everyone, it's Demps151 and welcome back to the VTCC. This is round 2. It's the feature race. As you can hear in the background, we've got TeamSpeak playing away. I had a bit of problem with the audio, so we're having to use the replay what has got the audio. So I'll try and chip in round the other guy's voices, as you heard Spun there saying "Go Demps!" As I move up into 7th place from the start. So Falcon having trouble with his steering wheel, doing the slight glitchy knocking effect.
Holy shit.
Down into second corner. 7th place at the moment. Sponge having problems, as you can hear.
Well, that's Irwin gone.
What?
Found along back straight on lap 1. Irwin's off the track somewhere. Sponge seeing the lights of someone. Braking hard into this long twisty section now. I'm having to cut down the inside of the speed block. And there we go, that's a track cut penalty. 1 second, I've dropped from about 6th place all the way down into 10th. Now this is where it all gets a bit crazy. Cuts across and Shevchenko made contact. Didn't leave me in much room. I think he thought he was in front of me. It's a racing accident. I run off the track down into 12th place. As you can hear, Hamster and Falcon leading the race at the moment.
Lights. I repeat, please do not flash your lights. Good move, Falcon.
Now that's the good thing about the championship. As you can hear, we've got a race director who's watching over the race, making sure everyone's clean, respectful of every other person. Hamster and Falcon.
Two hamsters up front.
Hamster and Falcon are working as a team there.
So that last race started.
So 1-2 for Hamster Racing A.
I got pushed off in the fucking
Hamster Racing B, we're having a few issues. And Hamster's being pushed wide.
You give me the place back.
Oh, I got off him. I got
There
back
you
in
go.
front of him anyway.
My wheels do this weird thing where it vibrates.
So you can see, you can hear the issues galore. So if you still wanted to join this channel, I see I'm in 12th place at the moment, so I will just
You just must not have been paying attention.
go into how to join the championship, go across to the VTCC website. I wish to shut up for 2 seconds. VTCC website, join up there, join up as a member, and then join up to the championship. And you can take part in these races. We've already had rounds 1 and 2 from the championship. There's a lot more to come. This is a feature race, so a lot of it is looking at them tyres. So Sponge and Hamster now having to fight through. So you can see on the little mini-map the pack's quite tight together. As you notice, top left hand corner of the screen, I've not used the replay view. That's due to the fact it's so bugged out, it's unbelievable. You hear the steering wheels vibrating away. That's either my wheel or... No, it won't be my wheel if you can't hear my sound on here. Due to the fact I didn't record my sound, if I thought I would have sound to edit with, but obviously not.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Great lap.
So lap number 4 for me. A 1:45, not the quickest the laps going. Could be a lot better. You can see quite a big group in front. There's one retiree, but that's a race director. I do apologise. But look at how tightly bunched the top group is. Falcon's still having problems with his wheel rocking as he turns the corners. I've had it before. It takes going into the pit lane to reset it. So you can hear Hamster upset about the bit of contact what cost him 2nd place in the first race and possibly cost him another position in the 2nd race. It's not gone well. As I said before in the first video, Silverstone is not my track. I don't get on with Silverstone one bit. So get a 6th position in the first race I was quite happy with. Any more I would be absolutely over the moon with. It's damage limitations in the 1st and 2nd race of the season really, which is not the best thing, but it's a marathon, this championship, and not a sprint race. So every championship round will have a sprint and a feature race. sprint race, a quick bash around the track. You don't have to worry about your tyres so much. This one you do, as we're catching up with Eduardo, I think they call him. He's not far in front now. We're starting to build up the pace to start to catch the guys in front, hopefully. So we're headed forward onto lap 10 now. We've gained one position due to someone spinning off the track. We've still got Eduardo in front of us. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. If you do watch this, send me an email with a little voice thing telling you how to pronounce your name. I do apologise. So 11th place out of 16 at the moment, due to that accident on the first lap. Got a bit of damage. You can see the couple of cars in front. The grid, or the pace of the cars are starting to split. There's a couple of gaps. Seems to be running 2 by 2. I've got a car just behind me, Sensei Rat, who had a couple of issues. I think he may be the car what dropped behind me down into 11th. No, he's down into 12th place. But you can still see how close things are. If you went into any random online lobby, you can see Eduardo off the track just behind me now. He's caught me out there. He's just off behind me. So he ran wide.
I don't think Smokey realises as well all this pushing he's doing, he's just wasting tyres.
So there, Hamster pointing out the fact it's more of a tyre race. As you see in the bottom right hand corner, but the tyre conditions were lap 12, not halfway through yet. Very close to being halfway through. My left front tyre is really struggling. We, as a team, we're thinking more strategically for the next championship round, which is at Donington Park. And you can see Eduardo just looking around the back end of me. He's got a bit of pace. I'm struggling, like I said many times before, I keep repeating it, not my best try. I do really struggle with it. And you can see he's just having a look to the right. He's not close enough to make any sort of move, and he loses a lot of time through there, through understanding. I lose time through the second part of the corner, trying to keep it as tight as possible, destroying them left front tyre. Really taking a lot of the punishment in this race. Let's head round onto lap number 13 now. It's a quick circuit. The gap in front of me 2.2 seconds. As you can see, it's gone very quiet from the other drivers. Everyone's gone into concentration mode. Tongues sticking out the mouth.
Fuck.
And there's Hamster having a couple of issues. Do apologise for the language, but it just happened. It's racing. What do you expect? Use the curb on the exit. This long straight. This is another thing that frustrates me about Silverstone. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's so wide, the circuit. It's obviously designed for quicker and faster cars than the Clio. The national circuit obviously a lot shorter. Could be designed for the Clios in a way, but it's that wide.
All drivers, please respect the track limits.
So the drivers getting warned from the race director about the track limits and making sure they stay within them, especially at the first corner. The first corner really is a hot spot for track limits. It's so easy to run wide. As you can see, going around it now, try and use that inside curb, and look, see, there's a perfect example how you run wide on that first corner. Sometimes it can't be helped.
Time to be consistent.
Sometimes it can't be helped.
It's chili steak.
And there you go, chili steak up
He's
there.
pushing.
Chili Steak, another YouTuber, by the way. If you want to go across to his channel, check his point of view out on.
I'm filming and then he's not. He's very aggressive.
So if you want to go and check out Chili Steak, type it in the YouTube. I'll see if I can put it in the link in the description below. I'll have a word with him, see if he doesn't mind that. Really struggling. The understeer in these cars, like I said in the previous video in round 1. In round 1, he's if you get these cars set up perfectly, they're beautiful to drive. If you don't, it is such a struggle. And I don't think I had the correct setup. Again, not keen on the track, so I wasn't on ball, let's say, as we're on to lap number 15 now, as we'll head round still trying to catch up with the car in front. We're not making much headway. We've gained a little bit of time on him. One of the
better line.
Better lap, obviously, as Hamster said, it's all about consistency in this race. Yeah, you can pump in some of the fastest lap times, but you're going to destroy your tyres. You need to be a bit more consistent, a bit slower, but a bit more consistent. And then maybe you can attack towards the end or have your little moment of attack, but consistency is key when it comes to longer races.
That line for fun, Chili.
So Chili causing Sponge a few problems. So we head round on to the next lap, and the gap has come considerably down. We're only 600 behind him now. That was a decent lap. Really throwing the car in the first corner. Now possibly going to get a running, bouncing up onto the curbs. Gained quite a bit on him on this section of the track. Braking a bit lower, back end switching about as a heavy on the brakes. The brake mapping's meant to cancel a bit of that out. I run wide over the curb. Don't really gain much. And here we go, we're in the slipstream.
Oh shit.
Can we gain anything from this? See, the pack in front has got a decent gap now as well. Taking a tighter line. So of course Lovato.
Doing the best I can. We're gaining time.
Here the guys in front are having problems as well. Lovato making that Clio wide through the final section of the track. As we're past the halfway point as well now. And what's his name's left the game, which means he's
user disconnected from your channel.
and there you go, you can hear the team speak saying he left as well. And now I'm right up behind Lovato. And there we go, round the outside. He seemed to struggle on the inside, maybe got a cut track penalty as well from that. And it's cost him a lot of time. Up into 8th place. I've got Colin Cole just in front of me. Well, I'll say just 4.2 seconds in front of me. And then I think you've got Hamster and the rest of the guys just in front of him.
Cole's bump dropped in.
So there you go, lap 17. So we head round on to lap 27 now. As see, Lardo is just behind me, only half a second behind me after that little overtaking manoeuvre previously. And we went round the outside of this very corner. As you can see in front of us now.
Fucking hell, how did he catch up back there?
There you go, Falcon being caught up.
He's pushing.
Smokey Adams just in front of me with Cpl Hamster. You can see him just in the distance battling away for 5th and 6th place. I've got to hold on to 7th place. I'll be kind of happy with this position.
I'm struggling massively now.
So as you can see, the bottom right hand corner, Hamster's already said he's struggling. Bottom right hand corner of my screen, look at the tyres. Them two, the back tyres don't really wear out much with these Clios. After with me front wheel drive, you're being dragged round, not really wearing out much. But the front left tyre is the one that's taking a lot of batteries. See, Eldorado really having a look round that outside as we came into the corner. He carries a lot of speed into the corner. I get a better exit each time round. So he's keeping me under pressure. He's making me think about every move I do. The first corner is probably taking the biggest hit on that front left tyre. See them we're really down. Sponge getting a run on someone somewhere around the track. You see the gap still not massive. We're 28 laps into the race, on the final lap of the race, and it's so close still.
I know what Smokey's going to say as well. I beat you. Because he's got in front of me now and I can't keep up.
There we go.
But the thing is, he gained 1 place from pushing me hard. If we worked together, he could have potentially got to the front.
And that's the thing. That is one of the main things with the feature races. Maybe you should pick your battles. As Falcon will cross the line for yet another win.
Fucking hell.
Or maybe it's 2nd place, I can't remember, we'll clarify that. Falcon up there, Sponge up there, Hamster in 6th place, me myself in 7th place. We cross the lines, the position sort themselves out. It was a great race, but disappointing. We may have done a bit better. here are the final standings. As you can see, Falcon's top, Gerald aka. I'll do the AKAs if you want. Sponge in second place, aka Lars, and then aka Nathan Cpl Hamster in third place in the championship with 43 points. Then me down, disappointing 7th place with 34 points, just behind Carl. So here the team standings, there see Cpl Hamster A and B lead the way, 109 points out of the top 108 points I think it was, and then 81 points us, Hamster Racing B in second place. Then Chili Start Racing just behind us. You can see very closely packed. Come on, put my teeth in for the first standings. If you want to go across to the VTCC website, as you can see I'm on at the moment, just jump across there and you could be part of this championship. Sign up to the website and then sign up to the championship, and we may see you in 18 days time at Donington Park. But if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe and comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.